Whoa, 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 whoa. Water and conversation. How's it going, guys? Cameron here with Canadian Gamer, coming back at you with another video here. Now, this video is actually going to talk about two YouTube channels that I'm quite familiar with. One that I recently stopped watching that I don't talk a lot about, and another one that I just recently discovered, which really impresses me, the guy that runs his channel. So let's talk about these two channels right now. Now, you guys got a good kick out of that parody earlier. It was a lot of fun doing that. I'll try to put out one of those parody videos every now and again. Sort of livens up the channel, if you will. So I'm glad you guys got a good kick out of that. So the first channel I want to talk about is the Angry Video Game Nerd. Now, when I first discovered that channel, it was actually, I guess, under his other title of the channel there, Cinamassacre. It was around 2017. The new Ghostbusters movie had come out. A lot of people refer to that film as 2017 Ghostbusters. That's the one with the all-female cast. We won't really get into it. And he had posted a scathing review talking about the movie, and he hadn't even seen it yet. And his review, like, it wasn't a review. He was just talking about why he didn't want to watch that movie. It was such a great piece that he did. It was like an internet sensation overnight. I found out about that video through another website that was talking about Ghostbusters 2017. So I go on over to Cinemassacre's channel and I watched that video, and I'm obviously impressed by it. And then I started watching all his other movie videos as well, because I'm a movie buff myself, and he's talking about 80s, 90s action flicks, horror flicks. He's down in his basement. He's got his VHS collection. He's got his VHS up on the wall like a Blockbuster video. And I got a real good kick out of it. And then I started watching his channel more, and then I saw he has like an alternate personality that he goes by called the Angry Video Game Nerd. Now you have to understand, this whole time I'm thinking this guy's name is Cinemassacre, and then I understand his channel, a lot of people refer to him as the Angry Video Game Nerd, not Cinemassacre. So there's a bit of an identity crisis on his channel. So that being said, I started to watch those videos, and those videos got old really quickly. So it's like a character where you guys, I don't have to explain, you guys know what he does. He puts on his glasses, he's got his pencil in his pocket protector, and he puts on this little stick. It's just, I don't know, it gets old really quickly. And you have to imagine, the guy's my age, he's older than me, he's 40 years old. He's had a YouTube channel since I think 2004, so I'm not saying he can't continue to do his channel, but the whole Angry Video Game Nerd thing, it's getting long in the tooth. It just reminds me of, some of those old sitcoms like Family Matters. I used to watch that show back in the day. Excuse me while I take a sip of my water. Family Matters, for those of you who don't know what that is, it was a show starring a guy that would go to, his name was Steve Urkel, and he was this little nerd. And over time, the show was on TV for a long time. I think it was on TV for maybe 8 or 9 years. I could be mistaken. Over time, the character that portrayed Steve Urkel began to grow up in real life, and he got bigger and bigger and bigger, to the point where it was just like, okay, cut this show off. There's a lot of other examples too that I could definitely talk about. Dustin Diamond, that played Screech in Saved by the Bell. He played that character for a long time until he was a grown-up, and it was just like, oh my god. The same goes for the Angry Video Game Nerd. It's like James Rolfe is kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place where I think he wants to give it up. I think he's burned out on it, but it's the bread and butter of his channel. It's what the people want to see, but it's like, do you really want to keep doing this character until you're in your 50s? Like, when do you stop? Like, it's just, I think he should just pull the plug on it. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. It's sad to see people that are so, even celebrities or internet celebrities for that matter, that are so attached to a character, they just can't let it die. It's just like the TV show The Trailer Park Boys. It's a Canadian show filmed in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Love the show. But again, another example of a show that was probably on TV way too long, not knowing when to cut it off. It's just ridiculous, But it's especially noticeable when it's someone who's in their mid to late 20s as an example, and they're still doing the same character as they get into their late 30s, early 40s. They've got children at that point. It's like, holy God. Not to mention, like, the angry video game nerd, he's got half decent production values, but at the same time, it's like he's still filming these videos in his basement. He still has like this old ass couch. It's like, at what point do you like up your production values and go to IKEA, buy some cheap furniture, you know, pimp the place out? Like, good Lord. So at the end of the day, like, I had to stop watching that channel. Like, you can look up, even as recently as a couple of weeks ago, I think 3 weeks ago, he posted like a Christmas special as the angry video game nerd, and he's got the stupid Santa Claus hat on his head, and he's got the stupid look on his face. It's like, oh my God, just give it up. Like, just review regular, like, review movies like a regular person talking like me. Obviously he does it a lot better than me, but like, you don't have to keep up this stick. Like, you don't have to appease everybody else. Like, I can't speak for him. Maybe he likes doing it, but I've heard otherwise. I've heard that he's kind of burned out on it. So that's that. I don't watch the angry video game nerd anymore, or cinamassacre. If he does a video talking about movies, then sure, once in a while I'll still tune in, but I don't watch the angry video game nerd. I can't. It's like insufferable. It's intolerable. That being said, I came across a channel recently on YouTube. This guy's name is Sega Lord X. Now this guy's channel is legit. This guy is hilarious. The dialogue, like, I think it's scripted. It has to be. But like, the guy is hilarious. And like, he reviews, bulk of his channel, he reviews a lot of Sega Master System, Genesis, Dreamcast. I was watching a few videos of his last night, a rash of his videos, where he was talking about a lot of the old Sega arcade games that never made their way to home console. And one of the games was Daytona USA 2. And it was just really interesting. Another one, he talked about Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit. And he talked about how it was the first game he owned where he saw the benefits of a 3DFX Voodoo card back in 1998. So he must be around the same age as me, maybe a little bit older. But when I was growing up, I still have my copy of Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit. I bought that when it came in the big box PC. And I remember we had a PC. We didn't have a 3DFX card. I really wanted one. And I remember playing that game on my computer. And I was using the arrows on the keyboard to move the vehicle. And I was using the space bar and control to move the vehicle. It's just ridiculous. So it was funny to watch him talk about that game as well. But the guy's extremely knowledgeable when it comes to all things Sega, and he does Nintendo as well and other consoles as well. Also as well, he seems to put out content quite frequently. He's not one of those guys like the lazy historian that puts out a video once every 6 months. This guy, Sega Lord X, he's putting out videos in some cases daily. He even put out a video yesterday, and he was talking about Streets of Rage 2. Now that game's kind of been talked about to death, but still, you know, he's very passionate about his Sega games. So like I said, if you get the chance, if you haven't checked this guy's channel out already, I'll put a link in the pinned comment below. So his name is Sega Lord X, and the guy, he kind of has like a little bit of a southern twang on his voice, and he uses a lot of the words, I guess you would say, that a lot of other YouTubers don't use. Like, instead of referring to someone as your friend, he'll refer to them as your bud or your best buddy. So I got a kick out of that. And so yeah, really good channel, fantastic channel, Sega Lord X. I'll leave a pinned comment below, and you guys can check that out for yourself. So get a little bit of a bonus video for you guys here. I hope I'm not flooding your stream here of videos to watch. If you don't watch all my videos, that's quite all right. If you do, I really do appreciate it. So I'm gonna cut it off there, guys. Thanks so much for watching. You people are wonderful and beautiful, and you take care.